Hello friends, and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to be working this is the Open Gate Quilts Zippered Circular Keeper. This came in the June 2024 box. I've had several people tell me they've already done this and it's really easy, really quick. So I thought I would bring you guys along for something quick and easy. I've not even opened it and looked at it. It does look like it is a template. But guess what? I'm cutting on this template. It's all one piece of paper. I probably should trim it, but I'm not going to. It says cut out the paper circle template. I have a pair of scissors just for this, so one moment, let me get those scissors. Got my paper scissors here, so I am going to cut this template out. I have my little template cut out. So let's see what we have. It says cut that out. Use the paper template. Cut out 4 fabric circles. Do I have enough to cut 4 fabric circles? Oh, well look at this. It's folded in 4, so let's see. Looks like I can cut 4 fabric circles. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm laying this on the desk in front of me. And I am taking my pins and I am going to pin on the 4 sides of it, making sure it's flat so I don't have any ripples in it. So now I have this, and you know what? I'm going to try to cut this with my paper scissors. Let me make sure. Cutting out 4. Yep, it just says cut out 4. So I hope there's nothing else I have to cut out because I'm just cutting this fabric. Yeah, my paper scissors are a little hard to cut with, but it'll do the job. Have y'all ever been in a situation where you didn't have your fabric scissors and you had to cut with your paper scissors? My fabric scissors are over here to the side, and I'm still nursing a torn meniscus. It's not wanting to go back in place, so when I step it kind of jars me a bit. So for self-preservation, I'm not hopping up and getting my fabric scissors. I probably should have grabbed them when I grabbed my paper scissors, but I didn't think about it. Because seriously, I hadn't even opened the pattern up at all and looked at it. So we're just going to see how fast this is. And we are looking at, so far, about 5 minutes. And we're just seeing how fast this is going to go. Now, I do have my rotary cutter over here. So if I have some straight lines to cut, I do have my rotary cutter. So we've got the 4... I hope I only got 4. Yeah, I think I got 4. Could have cut more than that. Who knows? But this is some beautiful fabric, guys. I love this fabric. It's so pretty. So there's our template. And so instruction number 2 says press 2 of the circles in half. Okay, so I'm just going to get to them. I do have my press on my little mini iron over here on heated up already, so I'm going to lay these and then press them in half. Now I have two of my circles pressed in half. The next instructions of instruction number 2 says lay the folded edge of a half circle on the edge of the zipper. Okay, so I can't really tell which way my zipper is supposed to be turned. I don't know. I really do not know. I don't know if it should be on the top. I'm going to sew it on the top. Sew the fabric onto one side of the zipper. Repeat for the other side. So it looks like I am going to make sure my fabric is right on the edge of that zipper. I may even put a pin in it to make sure that's where it stays. And what I'm going to do is sew with the edge of my presser foot right on that zipper. I'm making sure the fabric stays right on the edge there, along with my zipper staying on the edge there. And I'm doing it really, really slow. Guys, this is going to be amazing. This isn't so easy. I mean, the steps are just so easy. Now, I've never been a zipper person because I've never figured out how to do zippers. And yes, I know the Bernina does have a zipper foot, and so most sewing machines do. Okay, I'm going to take a few back stitches right there. Because it is a zipper, so we want to make sure that is in there good. Okay. And it tells us to do that for the other side as well. So what I have to do is make sure that my circles, or my half circles, are even. I'm going to put a pin in it there. And then a pin in it down here at the end. Well, this is going to be the top, actually. Probably don't have to put a pin in the top, because I'm going to go ahead and get that under the foot. Going to do a couple back stitches right there, and then just to make sure that's good and attached. Y'all see I'm going really slow here. There's nothing wrong with going slow and shooting for accuracy here. Which somebody else could probably go really fast and be way more accurate than I am right now. Okay, I'm going to take a couple back stitches there. I am going to trim up these little strings off each end of it. We don't need those strings hanging out there. Okay, so now I have the two sides. Instruction number 3. Make sure the zipper pull is in the center of circle. Sew the ends of the zipper at 1/8 inch to secure the zipper. Okay, so my pull, I need to make sure to have my pull in the center. That's going to be really hard. Let me check to see what there, where it shows the 1/8 inch. Okay. So I am going to pin the two sides kind of together here to make sure that does not move. I'm going to squeeze them together right there. Well, we're just going to push them together real good. And we know what the 1/8 inch is on this, because that's just on the inside of that foot will be the 1/8 inch. So, and I really need to make sure the fabric is on that 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to hold it together. And I'm going to go really slow. Now I'm going to do some back stitching on that. Just to make sure that, and I'm going back over it again. Well, that was really easy. Now let's see. Our zipper there. It says trim the excess zipper. I am going to use my paper scissors for the excess zipper here. I don't know exactly how far. Let me look to see if it says, it just says trim the excess zipper. Lay a tag on one end of the zipper with the end of the tag. Okay, so we have our tag here. And I'm reading you the instructions exactly how they say, so you know exactly how easy it is. Lay the tag on one end of the zipper, so it's going to be on the other end of the tag. With the raw edge of the zipper, stitch 1/8 to secure the tag. Okay, so it looks like it needs to, it looks like they have it facing in. So what I'm doing, and we're doing this at 1/8 of an inch as well on the zipper. Other zipper end. Let's do a back stitch there to tack that down real good. Now I'm following the pictures as well as the instructions as to how I am to do this. Because sometimes pictures tell you a little bit more than the instructions do. But so far, these instructions are really good. So we have that. Use the template and trim the zippered circle to the size of the template. Okay, so that means we need to center this again. Because now our circle's going to be a little bit bigger. Let me lay that zipper down there. And I am going to pin this. Well, I don't know where I'm going to pin it, but maybe along that zipper. But we do kind of want this to be centered. Let me center that line there. Okay. My template does have the bend there in it where it's centered. So I am pinning on the edges that I'm cutting. There we go. So as to make sure this does not slide around. And I'm sure this is to make sure it's the same size as the other circles that we have. And here we get to trim this edge down. Oh, it don't say trim the zipper, but I'm going to. Because it said to trim to get it the same size as the template. So there we go. We are the same size as our template. Take those pins out. Now, let's see what we are to do. Oh, my tag wasn't straight. Oh, well. It's okay. It's going to be pretty. Now, number 4, lay the zippered circle with right side face up. Place one of the remaining fabric circles right side down. So we have one with right side down and the other one right side up. Okay, so it's making a lining. So we can stack these two. Making sure I'm lined up really well here. Let me see if I have to turn that any. Okay, so I am getting instructions to sew this at 1/4 of an inch, which I'll need to unzip a little bit. So we are going to sew around the complete circle at 1/4 of an inch, and it does say to trim at 1/8 of an inch. So we are, let's see if we're, I think I may be off just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and read through the instructions. Lay the zippered circle with the right side up. Place one of the remaining circles fabric side down and the other right side up. Sew around the circle at 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so we're going to just start with that 1/4 of an inch. And we're going to have to coax it into going in a circle. Which, as long as my leading edge is at that 1/4 of an inch, and I may have to stop and lift my foot a little bit to help it. But I'm taking my time on it. I'm not getting in any rush. I'm just kind of guiding it into a circle. And how I'm doing that, I'm pulling this in the back more around. And I am releasing that foot every now and then to help it out. My goodness, y'all, this is a very easy thing, and this would be so cute, you know, for the ladies out there. You could have a little makeup in here just to refresh midday. Us ladies sometimes have to do that, y'all. Some days are hard and you just need a little refresher, and there's nothing a little lipstick can't fix. Makes you feel all better. When I was growing up, I had a great aunt that would literally drive down the road putting her lipstick on. Terrified to ride with her. And I know if my aunt is watching right now, she knows exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, so now I have to trim this down to 1/8 of an inch. So just trim it down in half. Making sure not to cut your thread there where it's sewn together. I feel like I need to put an extra stitch over that zipper there, which I probably am going to do, just to reinforce that zipper. I think I must have done this backwards. I had to have done this backwards, because if I'm going to turn this inside out, my zipper and all is going to be on the wrong side. Well, I probably did do it backwards, y'all. I probably should have done it on the back side of the zipper and not the front side of the zipper, but it really didn't say. But yeah, so it says now turn it inside out. Yeah, I did it backwards. It just says on the edge of the zipper. It doesn't say on the back or the front, so I did it backwards. I'm good at that. But you know what? I can always do a whip finish on it. Turn it the right direction. If I had done it the right direction, that would be a really cute pouch. But since I didn't, I'm going to do a finishing edge on it. Let's see, what kind of finishing edge can I do? I wonder if I can do a finishing edge with this. So see, you can even mess up and do it the wrong way. I should have read all the instructions first, because had I seen flip it, I would have known to do that on the back side. But I'm doing a finishing edge on it. I messed up. And I could even do a finishing edge in a bright color. And that would even be cute as well. And if you're wondering what a finishing edge is, it's just like a zigzag stitch or something on the edge that will hold it. You can even probably do a satin stitch edge on here. And this is just so I'm not having to take it apart and do it over again, because I'm not going to take it apart. And I may have to do it more than one time to get the density. I could have changed the density, but I didn't. But I'm just doing that edge stitch. I may do this with a different fabric too. These are cute. But see, you can mess up, and there's always a way to fix it. I need to get that needle up so I can get my fabric straight in there. Now, a more experienced sewer would have known to do this on the back of the zipper, but I'm not experienced enough to really have realized that. Or I probably should have done this. I could have put the other two on the top and flipped it then, but I didn't do it that way, so we live and learn, don't we? Or I definitely do. Well, this isn't going to be the prettiest outcome, but now I know better. And maybe when you do yours, you'll know not to do it like I did it. But my zipper turned out fabulous. My edges, not so much. But you know what? This is a cute little bag. I can easily make another one of these in a different fabric. Y'all, these are pretty though. And that's a cute little bag. It will hold. It's got a good little pocket there that you could put stuff in. That's cute. If you can never find your... Okay, this is for me. I can never find my chapstick or my gloss in my purse. This would be perfect. I could even pin it on the inside of my purse. So guys, this is only a 35-minute video here, which is going to be way shorter than that for y'all because I'll take my pressing out. And but yeah, this is a quick, easy project to do. This was in the Open Gate Quilt Box. But you don't have to. You can do one of these any size you want to do it. It's pretty simple. Anybody can figure it out. Cut 4 squares the same. 4 circles the same size. Take 2 of them, fold them in half. Take your zipper. Fabulous, guys. Fabulous. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today and doing my little quick thing here. Look at my little buttons over here, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.